Here we go. Good morning, everyone. As with keeping what I've been doing, I am reading the Bible. I'm not really going to limit it to this year, but I will still be reading the Bible, even if I don't like it's December the 31st and I'm not finished with the whole Bible. I'm not at the end of Revelation. I will keep reading it until it is over with. Um, I hope everybody is doing good. So let's jump right in. And by the way, I am no Bible expert, so some of these names I may pronounce wrong, just to let you know ahead of time. So, chapter 18, we are in Exodus if you want to grab your Bible and read along. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. And the name of the other was Eliezer, for the God of my father said he was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro's Moses' father-in-law came with his sons and his wife unto Moses unto the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jethro, am come unto thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had came upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dwelt proudly he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God, and Aaron came and all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses set to judge the people. Of the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from the morning unto the eve? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. And when they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and his people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee, thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayst bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and thou shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness. I hope I pronounced that word right. And place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this, and God commanded thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens, and they judged the people at all seasons the hard causes that brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. Chapter 19. Got a little sore throat, so y'all won't mind to pray for me a little bit. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai, and they were departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God and the Lord, and called him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a particular treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation. These are the words which thou speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces, all these words which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord has spoken, we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and be ready against the 3rd day, for the 3rd day of the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon the mountain of Sinai. And thou shalt set bounds unto people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever touches the mount shall surely put to death. There shall not a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man. It shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth along, they shall come up to the mount. And Moses went down to the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto people, Be ready against the 3rd day. Come not as at your wives. And it came to pass on the 3rd day in the morning, that there were thunders and lightnings, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceedingly loud, so that all people that was in the camp trembled. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the nether part of the mound, and Mount Sinai was altogether on smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long, and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down and charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also which came near to the Lord sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come to Mount Sinai, for thou chargest charged us, saying, Set bounds about the mount and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get thee away, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people and spake unto them. Chapter 20. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, that thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God. I am jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will take hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor any thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth and the sea, and all that is in them. All that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blesseth the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord God thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the things saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, and let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And Moses stood, and the people stood far off, and Moses drew near unto thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thou shalt say unto children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. And an altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thy oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto my altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. Hello, Gail. Glad to have you today. Chapter 21. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou bring by a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and the seventh he shall go out free for nothing. Yeah, I've been feeling a little yucky a couple days myself, Gail. Yesterday was really bad, and today I just have like a little itching in my throat. I'm sorry to hear that, Gail. And if he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his masters have given him a wife, she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, and unto the door a post, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. Hello, Tiny Tim. And if she please not her master who hath betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed to sell her unto strange nation. He shall have no power, seeing he had dealt deceitfully with her. And if he had betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not diminish. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death. And if the man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuous upon his neighbor to slay him with gall, thou shalt take him to mine altar, and that he may die. And he that smite his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, for if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that cursed his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if a man strive together, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, if he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit, only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man smite a servant or his maid with a rod, and he shall die under his hand, and he shall be surely punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, and according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, and foot for foot, burning for burning, and wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of a servant or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for its eye's sake. And if he smite out of his manservant's tooth or his maidservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. If an ox gore a man or a woman that they die, then the ox shall surely be stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. But if the ox were wont to push with his horn in time past, it hath been testified to his owner, and he hath not kept him in, and that he killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. If there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him, whether he had gored a son or gored a daughter, according to his judgment shall it be done unto him. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make a good, and give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another's, that he die, then they shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and shall the dead ox also they shall divide. Or it be known that the ox hath used to push in time past, and his owners have not kept him in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. Chapter 22. Thank you, Tiny Tim, for praying for Gail. Prep for it channel told about an easy way to get lungs dried from mess. Okay. On to chapter 22. And then I will probably stop it there. If a man shall steal an ox or sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. And if a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be rise upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the theft be certainly found in his hand, alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, of the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. If fire break out and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing of corn, or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of a man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespasses, whether it be for ox or for ass, for sheep, or for raiment, for any manner of lost thing which other challenge to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, and he shall pay double unto his neighbor. And if a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass or an ox or sheep or any beast to keep, and it die or be hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good from that which was torn. And if the man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. And if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. For if it be a hired thing, it came for his hire. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sanctifies unto any god, save unto the Lord, only he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for he were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, they cry at all unto him, and I will surely cry their cry. Gail, take some. I'm gonna stop a minute, and I will finish this chapter in a minute. Gail, you need to probably take some. I know it sounds nasty. Get you a glass of orange juice and grapefruit juice and mix it together and drink that. When I get a sore throat, sometimes that helps me. At least it used to. Now let's finishing on. I do believe we are in verse 24 of chapter 22. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children be fatherless. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as a shearer, neither thou shalt lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge. Thou shalt deliver it unto him by that sun goeth down. For that is his covering only. It is his remnant for his skin, wherein, shall he sleep. And it shall come to pass when he cried unto me, that I will hear. For I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors, and the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Otherwise shalt thou do with thy oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days, and it shall be with his dam, and on the 8th day thou shalt give it to me. And he shall be holy unto me, and he shall be holy men unto me, that neither shall eat any flesh that is torn of the beast in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. Well, I'm going to stop right there. And I like to end my live feed with a prayer. So if you don't mind, bow your heads unless you're driving. If you're driving, please don't. Or working with heavy machinery where you can't bow your head. So, Lord, be with Gail today. Heal her of her sinus issues and her congestion. Um, I pray that she don't have the yucky word, yucky C. And I also pray for all those others that are in the chat and will be seeing this maybe in the replay. I pray for those. Pray for their comfort. Pray for their healing if they're sick. Lord, I also pray for all those that are in the hospital for healing. I also pray for those that are at home healing, for healing and comforting. And I also pray for those that have lost loved ones this year and last year and the year before that, and any of the other ones that have lost loved ones, because I know it's hard. And Lord, I pray for our president. I pray for our country, our world. I want to get the evil out, Lord. Get the evil out of our world, out of our country, out of our presidency. Um, so, and I will, amen. So I shall see you later, and God bless.